Hey there, welcome to Beginner Dance Tutorials. I'm Carrie Mitchell, and today we're going to learn the Milkshake dance that was featured in a recent Gap commercial with KATSEYE. This dance was choreographed by Robbie. This is just my interpretation. We're going to break down the steps nice and slow using a lot of repetition. Please note that this video is the tutorial only, so you're not going to find the music here, but when you're ready to practice it with music, I do it in a separate video at a couple different tempos, and you can find that video linked down in the video description or up here in this card. All right, let's move and have fun. Here we go. We're going to break the steps down into counts of 8, and there are going to be 4 of those total. Now, this choreography really goes more with the lyrics, but I'm going to try to count it out for you and also let you know where the movements go with the words. So our first 8 count, we're going to face this left wall, but I'm going to show you from behind. So you want to pull up high in your left hip, and you're going to stomp this right foot up and down while keeping a straight leg and letting your hip and your glute be loose. And you can even arch your back and stick it back here and just let it go. My milkshake brings all the, it looks just like that, right? It doesn't have to look good. We just want it to feel good. So we're popping that up and down. If you want to just sit your hip into it here, I say go for it. Whatever feels good to you there for your lower body. Your upper body, you're going to take your hands in fists, like little T-Rex arms here, and you're flexing the fist over. So here's the position of our hands. You're going to take your left hand high and your right hand a little lower, and we're pulling those elbows in, and then you're just going to switch them, and you're going to switch them. So we're going left, right, left. And then you're going to add this. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're doing it 3 times total. 1 and 2 and 3 and. But we're facing this way. So just remember your left arm goes up first, and then you're going to switch it. So it's 3 poses total. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. On 4, we're going to start to pedal your hands forward. As you lean forward, push your hips back. 4, you're going to put the brakes on with the right hand in front. So you're going forward, put the brakes on, and then pull it back up with your hands together. So you're going right hand out and then pull where your hands are back together. You got it. So we're going left, right, left, circle, hit, pull up. And this says, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like. Yeah, if you want to count it, it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. You're going to jump to the front. 7, no, and, I'm sorry, we jump on and then we're going to, like a pendulum, swing your hands so you hit and it's going to pop out. And you're going to take your hips in the same direction as the hand that's going. And we're going to go right, left, and then as you go back to the right, you're going to throw this hand up and push into that right hip. Boom. And we're going to take these and do some spirit fingers there. But we'll get there. So you're going to jump to the front on and 7 and 8. And you're just going to push into that hip and let that right arm go overhead. And that's your first 8 count. Holy moly, it's a lot of stuff going on. Let's talk about it really slow from the top. So left hand's going to go up, right hip's going to bounce on 1 and 2 and 3, roll 4, 5, we pull back up 6 and 7 and 8. Yeah. If you're saying the lyrics, you're going to go, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Pretty sure those are the lyrics. So when she's saying something, you're doing something. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. Yes? I'll count you again. We'll count this time. Here we go. 5, 6, left arm goes up on 1, switch 2, switch 3, forward 4, 5, back 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah, you'll hear that and to jump in the music. Great job. Our second 8 count. So we did right, left, right. We sat into this right hip. You're gonna twinkle your fingers up as they come up, and then you're gonna let that hand just fall down. So it's gonna be 1, or that's on 8, sorry. 8, 1, 2, it starts to come down. On 3, 4, you're just gonna step left, right, as your hands come all the way down. So this is 8, 1, 2, step, 3, 4, left, right. And that's, and there, like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours. So that's how we're adding that. And then on I could teach you, we're gonna do 3 points, corner, corner, corner. And your right elbow is just resting on your left hand or wrist, and you're just flopping that finger over, flicking it over. Corner, front, corner. And you can do a little head bob with it. You're leaning forward a little, like pushing your hips back. I'm gonna count at 5 and 6, but it really goes, I could teach you. So you're going on those words. I could teach you. Then you're gonna take your right hand, it's gonna roll around your left and then out. So it's going from here, circle that right wrist around and then take it out. So it's still the right elbow resting on the left hand, but you're gonna do a little roll to get it there. And 7, and then we're gonna go and 8, but I'd have to charge. So we're doing head nods and you're grabbing the money with your right hand. So this is, I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Yes, or 5 and 6, 7 and 8. It really goes better with the lyrics, but it starts there. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Yeah. So our second 8 counts with the lyrics. The end of the first 8 count was, it's better than yours. It starts to come down. Damn right. It's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Yes, it goes so much better with the lyrics. I'm sorry that I'm having to say them. From the top, we're gonna face the left wall. Left hand's gonna come up. You're gonna pop that right hip up and down. 5, 6, 7, I'm gonna try and count it. 1, switch 2, switch 3, forward 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Yeah, so that point comes in a little bit before the count of 5. It's gonna feel a little faster, yeah? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Try it again. I'll say the lyrics. 5, 6, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Yeah, I got a little excited with the roll there. Good job. You're doing an amazing job. Remember, this is recorded, so you can go back and watch any of those steps as many times as you need to. When you're ready to add on, we have our third 8 count of choreography. So we finished here. Let's practice. Let's talk about this next step. Your hands are gonna flip up overhead, so your palms are facing the ceiling. And you're just gonna take your right hand and flip it down to the right, and then you're gonna switch. So you might just wanna practice this motion, and then we're gonna start to lower your hands as you're doing it. Yes. So they're gonna go flip up, right hand's gonna go down, and then just practice them starting to come down from here, flipping back and forth. And then to add one more layer to it, you're gonna rock your hips side to side towards whichever hand is folded down. So not folded up, but folded down. So it's gonna be right, left, and right, left, right, left, right, left. So your hips are going 1 and 2 and 3, and they're just gonna come back to the center 4. Hands are gonna go up on and 1 and 2 and 3, just your left hand, and then as you come back to the center with your hips, both hands are gonna flop over one more time on 4. So it's gonna look like this. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. 5, 6, both hands go up. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So just that left hand flicks at the end. And then both 4. Try it again. 5, 6, these are the words. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. 5, 6, both hands flip up. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. From here, we're gonna flop both wrists to the front. So the same motion, but they're coming in front. 5, and then on 6, you're gonna bring them out in jazz hands, because why not? So we're going 5, 6. On 7, you're gonna just leave your left hand out. Your right hand's gonna like swipe across your face. You can think of it like a cat's claw, or you're swiping a bug or something. That's gonna be on 7. And then you're gonna bring it back around, and on 8, you're gonna cross it over to this left corner. I'm flipping the wrist over and bringing my left hand to my hip, and I'm gonna look in that direction. So we're gonna go claw, look, or swat, look. Yeah, that's gonna be on 7, 8. So the 5, 6, 7, 8 of this 8 count go front, jazz hands, claw, look. Yeah, again, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put my hand on my hip too fast. 5, 6, 7, 8. But if you do 2, it's okay. If we're moving, we're doing it right. So our third 8 count, we finished and 8. Your hands are gonna go overhead on and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. The words are, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. That hand really wants to come to my hip. Try one more time. I'll count you. 5, 6, hands go up. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, front. 5, jazz hands. 6, right hands. 7, 8. Yeah, very, very nice. Woo, let's go back to the top and talk about it. So we start facing this left wall. Let's walk through it. Your left hand's gonna go up, and we're gonna bounce the right hip on 1, switch, 2, switch, 3, we're gonna circle, 4, 5, bring it back, 6, and 7, and 8, twinkle fingers, 1, 2, step left, right, 3, 4, point, 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 circle, out, up, up, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, front, 5, jazz hands, 6, right arm circles, 7, 8. Yeah. Should we go faster? No. Let's go slow again, but I'll say the words. So we're gonna do the milkshake. So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Excellent job. Let's finish it out. Our 4th and final 8 count. You're doing awesome. I'm so proud of you for just moving, or even if you're just watching, you're being a human. Good job. All right, our 4th 8 count. So we just did this. We finished here. You're going to switch this hand by going right hand to your hip, and then the left hand's going to go across. And I'm going to keep my head to the front this time. So I'm going to go to the front, but just take that hand across. And it's when she says, damn right, when she repeats that part. So from here, da, da. And then we're going to take your hands up overhead and clap 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The counts on this, or the words on this are, damn right, it's better than yours. So the hands go up on it's better than yours. And 3 and 4. So this is damn right, it's better than yours. On I could teach you, the hands are just gonna fold open as you kind of push your hips back, and the head does like a little bobblehead motion. Nice little jiggly bobblehead, yeah? So this is damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you. And then on, but I have to charge. You could do whatever you want. But here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pull my hands down, and then I'm going to bring the arms up without hitting a disco ball. Boom, as I bring that right leg in, and then I'm just going to let the hands fall down on, but I'd have to charge. So damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you. Boom, there's no word there, but I'd have to charge. Yeah, and then you're done. Let's talk about that 8 count again though. So we finished here with our 3rd 8 count. You're gonna go hit, hit, hands go up, 1, 2, 3. We fold down, but very quickly the right leg comes in as the hands go up, and then you just take 2 steps as the hands go down, arms come down. Or do whatever you want to there. So after this, you can really do whatever you want. Just showing you what I'm gonna do. So the words are, damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, boom, but I'd have to charge. Yeah, try it again. So we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, switch on damn right, but da 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 da, I could teach you, boom, but I'd have to charge. I'm terrible at lyrics. Okay, so our 3rd and 4th 8 count. Finishing it up. Your hands are gonna go up and then flip. So this time when your hands go up, your palms are facing here. The second time, your palms are facing together so they can clap. So let's talk about it. This is the second time she says my milkshake. It's gonna look like this. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Hands go front. They're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. And we're done. Yeah, fantastic. All right, it's time to put all 4 of our 8 counts together. We're gonna go really slow. I'm gonna say the lyrics this time, and then when we do it again, I'm gonna try to count it. It is easier with the lyrics, surprisingly. I'm a counter too. I like to count, but this I think is easier with lyrics. Hang on for the ride. We're gonna go super duper slow, put it all together. We're gonna have fun. Right? Right. Here we go. We're facing the left wall. Left hand goes up, and we're gonna pop that right hip. Here we go. 5, 6, left hand goes up. my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard front. They're like, right hand, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you up, but I'd have to charge. Fantastic job. We're gonna try it a little faster with a mixture of lyrics and counts. Hang on for the ride. Please remember this was choreographed for professionals. So it is a professional level choreography, so give yourself grace with that. It's not supposed to be easy and just like get it right away, so it may take you a while. If you wanna get it though, I believe in you. I know you can do it. So let's go. 1 and 2. Ready? 5, 6. Left hand goes up. And 1 and 2 and 3. Forward 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. This is 5, 6 circle, 7, 8. Damn right. Da 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 da. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Fantastic job. Let's do it one more time here together. We're gonna go a little faster, closer to tempo. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Just move. That's all you gotta do. If you're moving, you're doing it right. So we're gonna go my 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5. Here we go. Ready? Left hand up. 5, 6. Left hand goes up. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right. It's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Da da da. Da 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 da. Damn right. Da 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 da. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Fantastic job. And that was our tutorial. Amazing job dancing some professional level choreography. It was not easy with the lyrics and some counts and me making noises. You did amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, when you're ready to practice this with music, it's in a separate video that's linked down in the video description. If you had fun today and you want to see more tutorials like this in the future, please hit that subscribe button to be notified when new tutorials are released. Thank you again for joining me, for spending part of your day here. I had so much fun dancing with you, and I really hope you had fun too. Go have an incredible rest of your day. Remember to be kind to yourself and kind to others. And I hope you'll come back and dance with me in another tutorial. Bye, y'all.